Good morning. So we are at the tower, and here is where we slept. And we, good morning, Fig, are waking up to this. This is why we hiked 18 hard, almost 19 miles yesterday to get the sunset, but wake up to this.
I've always wanted to see clouds down the valley.
So I hope you guys can see that. What looks like, I don't know, snow, a lake. Those are clouds. Down in the valley, in all the mountains. And this might be the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. This is why we hike. Good morning.
You made me cry.
So now we're up the tower. And if you thought it couldn't get any more beautiful, well, it got even more beautiful. Jet boil up here, and we're gonna have coffee. Here, as the sun rises. Testing the jet boil. We went through something last night. Sleep on where we did on the top of the mountain. But around 2 or 3 in the morning, it died down. And right now, it's just a nice little breeze. A little chilly, but not nearly as chilly as some of the stuff we've done this year. Snooze went off at 6:40. I was like, well, let me just put my head out and see. And I was like, oh, get up. The horizon is red. In New Hampshire, at the base of Mount Washington, it's called the Lake of the Clouds. And this is why. All those clouds just look like kind of a roaring ocean. And then those mountains down in the clouds just look like islands poking out of the water. Wow. I truly hope you can see this on video, because this is the most beautiful thing I think I've ever seen. One of the first signs we've seen with this many mileage. So we've been through all this, except, well, we will hit Glassman Gap and we will hit Wallace Gap. So all of it. Ready, Fake? All right. So we're discussing what our options are. We are staying in a hostel tonight. That we know. We need to go into Franklin and resupply. We planned for Franklin. Franklin was initially our last destination, but because we put in such good mileage, we're gonna hit that 2.5 days early. Chica and Sunsets is probably the most popular hostel. Clean, beautiful, they're super friendly on perhaps the entire AT. And that was originally our hope, but they have been out in Wisconsin, I think, hiking the Ice Age Trail. So they are not back. They are done the trail, but they're not back running the hostel until October 1st. I've talked with her several times. She gave us a recommendation of a bed and breakfast that is in Franklin. We think that's where we may end up, but we'll be able to resupply, eat some real food, and do laundry for the last 2 to 2.5 days, depending what we decide to hike. We are at the Long Branch Shelter. We stopped in for breakfast. There was a gentleman here, very nice guy, but he just rolled, and unfortunately they did leave the fire burning. So now there's no one here, so we'll try to put that out before we go. The shelter is really nice. Double-decker, nice wood, looks really clean. And in the shelter log, I found an entry from Supermom and Supergirl, Kayla and Finley, who I befriended when when they reached Maryland and Pennsylvania, and have kept in touch with ever since. And they must have stayed here back in March. Finley, Supergirl, wrote the entry and said, "See you in Maine." And they just summited 2 days ago. So they made it. Super awesome to see her post from 6 months ago. So I took a picture and I'm gonna send it to her. We are coming down to Winding Stair Gap, where we have Sherpa Al, who's gonna pick us up. We're gonna share a shuttle with another hiker, Tom, that we met on the trail. And we're gonna finish our 10 miles for today and go into Franklin. Nice, easy day. Beautiful day. So this was one of our better decisions. We made the call to stay at the Franklin Terrace bed and breakfast, which is in the old part of Franklin. This is our room. So we're like on Main Street in Franklin. We are in the Sapphire room. I don't know if we're the only guests, it seems to be. Gina greeted us, extremely nice. We are going to do our laundry here. And when I asked her if she had any loaner clothes, she said she would run home and get us some, which is just crazy. So, let me take you around a little bit more. All right, so this is the breakfast room. Apparently they serve the most amazing buffet from 8 to 9. So that will be us in the morning. As much coffee as we want, she said. Here's the kitchen. This is just so cool. Drinks, wow. So this is the porch and the front entrance. And this was all recommended by Chica. What a great place. Gonna go make some coffee and sit on the porch for a bit. So we are walking down Main Street. There's Vic.
Don't even laugh. Give me that. And there is Sundial.
Oh, so these are hiker loaner clothes. When you're doing your laundry and you don't have anything left that's clean. So Gina, who checked us in, was so kind. She ran home to her home and got us some clothes. We wonder a little bit about her taste in clothing, but we're not going to complain. And this is downtown Franklin, which is freaking cool. So we are getting some dinner, and then we're gonna go to the Hiker Brewery, because apparently there's karaoke on Friday nights. This is Outdoor 76, downtown Franklin. Very cool outdoor store. But anything we buy, we gotta carry. Just coming back from dinner. Can you show me your shirt again, Fick?
Can you
That
dig it?
is class. And he got compliments on it. We just had an awesome dinner and just started talking. It was right on Main Street. And so we sat facing the street at sort of like a high top. And we just started talking to the couple next to us, and stayed another hour just talking. It turned out they were from Southwest Florida originally, so Naples area near my parents. But anyway, this is we just walked back up to the inn. This is the inn. So again, phenomenal recommendation by Chica and Sunsets. We really appreciate that. They're out of town, but this is great. So we're gonna sit here and chill for a nice evening. There is a nice sunset over there, or kind of. It looks like it's raining up in the mountains, so this might have been the perfect choice. But you can see a little bit of the pink glow. So not as much hiking today for sure. 10 miles to get in here to town. Sherpa Al's gonna pick us up in the morning. Tom from Vermont, who we met on the trail today, sounds like he's going to join us on the ride back to Winding Stair Gap. But should be a great day tomorrow. We do have 15 miles to do tomorrow. Are you ready for that, there, Mr. Carolina?
Nurse Sundial.
Mr. Tor Hill. Yeah, my outfit, man.
My Terps are going to be hating me.
And the 80s called and wanted to know where I got this shirt. I'd like it back. All good. Good night.